Okay, hello everybody. So today I'm going to be teaching you on how you can play games on Linux, part 2. So on our first guide we went through the first step to the 16th step. Now from today I'm going to continue from the 18th to the last. So so a recap of what we did the last time. We upgraded our system, installed the Vulkan drivers, installed Steam, Wine, Heroic Launcher, Lutris, mangohud, gamemode, Steam. Yeah. Now what we installed also Heroic Launcher, we installed Proton GE. Now it's just the easy part comes today. So what you are going to do from today, let's start with the first thing for part 2. Now you launch Steam and wait for the download of Wine to finish and configure itself. So all that you can do is after installing Steam, you can just click the super button, which is the menu button, write Steam and launch Steam. It will start a download. I already did it myself, so just do that. Then after that, launch Heroic Launcher. Yeah, Steam will open up something like this. You can sign in if you want, but this is an optional step. If you don't want to use Steam, you cannot use Steam. It's just an optional step if you prefer playing your games on Steam. So I already did that. Yeah, that is Steam for you. But launch Steam, it will download Wine. This is a necessary component. It will configure it with the latest Wine. Launch it. Then after that, launch Heroic Launcher. Go to the start menu, write Heroic Games Launcher. Press enter. As you can see, I have already installed a lot of games. But after you launch Steam, you'll have no games. Now you go to the settings, go to search folder for new Wine prefixes. Now go there, go to your home directory or desktop directory, create a folder by the name Wine, then choose that folder. This is a crucial step. I'll show you how I use this. Then after you've done that, you can just change the theme, the looks. You can change the theme from here if you like. Yeah, change the theme to whatever suits your tastes. Change the theme. So I'll leave mine at Cyberspace Oasis Classic. Then after that, go to the next step. Launch Proton GE. Launch Proton. Then go to the start menu, search for Proton. It looks like this. Proton app, the Qt model. So launch Proton. There's Proton. Now go to Heroic and just click on add version. Make sure you installed Wine, Bleeding Edge, and Proton GE. Proton GE will be over here. Go add version. Make sure you've installed Proton GE. Click on install. I've already installed it, as you can see. Yeah, ukiangalia hapa hivi sinaona nimeweka Proton, nimeweka EDXVK na VDK, lakini yenye unafaa make sure umedownload ni Proton GE. It's just a compatibility tool. It can help play some games that normally you can't play them. Then next, after you've installed Proton GE for both Lutris, Heroic and Steam, now go back to Heroic Launcher. So I'm going to be adding a new game that has finished downloading. Go to library, click on add game. So for the game I'm going to be adding it goes by the name Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise. There we go. Then it's a Windows game. So as you can see, the launcher failed to capture the image. I'll show you what to do. If you want the image, you can just go to your browser. If no image has been captured like that, go search the name for the game and download its app image. Burnout Paradise app image. There it is. So go to the images section. I'm looking for a good image that I can use. Okay, let's use which one? Let's use this one. So right click on the image, save image as, then I go to where the game is located. Now I'll paste it on the picture section. Let's give it the name Burnout. It's finished. Now let's continue. There it is. Even it grabbed it for itself. Let's say it didn't grab. After downloading the app image, you can just go to your pictures, then look for Burnout. There it is. Then select it. Then since I downloaded an executable file, you can run the installer. Click on run installer first. So here is the game, Burnout Paradise. So run the setup first. Select. Special. Okay, so the game we're going to install goes by the name Burnout Paradise, and here it is. Let me show you. Burnout Paradise, and as you can see hapa hakuna hiyo nini executable yenye unaweza run ucheze game, so you need to run the setup first like most games. So you gonna setup hivi, you need to run the installer first. The installer installs the game, then you run. So that process is simple. So we are not going to select an executable to run the game and finish. We are going to click on run installer first. Then we select the executable where the game is located. Here it is. Then select. Yeah, it's running the setup. Here it is. So we are going to install the game. Click on next. So create a desktop icon. No, I don't want. Sasa penye hiyo game it install, so acha nitaiweka ikae, nitaweka hiyo game ingie tu kwa hii folder, ikuje hapa. Sasa tuendelee. Where I want that game to be. So I'll place it in my desktop in my games folder. Okay, so see user survey, yes. Next, install. I already have those, so install English only. Install. So I'll be back after the game has finished installing, and I'll tell you what's the next process. Game finished. finished installing. Now as you can see, okay, here is the repack of the game, of the installed, of where the setup was, and in my desktop here is the game that has just finished downloading. Okay, note the difference. As you can see, ukiangalia tu hapa hivi unaweza ona venye ziko. Sasa game the real game venye imesha installed liko hapa hivi. As you can see, here is the exe, the executable that you can run, and this is the setup. So the game has finished installing. Now it's just the easy part is remaining to add the game. So burnout paradise. I'm not going to use the default prefix. Here's another prefix that I'm going to use, and from the run I'm going to use Proton GE. You can just leave it as the defaults, and for the rest you can just leave it as the defaults like this. Then select the executable. The executable is here, it's on my desktop, games, burnout paradise, and here is the executable. Here is the executable, and then you can just click on finish. And to play, just click on the play button over here like this. Ndio hiyo game ishaanza.
From the winding trails of White Mountain to the grid network of downtown Paradise, the city has miles of open road. Explore everything at your leisure. This is unlike any driving experience you've ever had.
Serious action. We've marked the nearest one on your map here. It's just around the corner on Angus Wharf. Okay, let's just check this thing still starts. Hold the accelerator to fire up the engine. When you discover a gate with a yellow sign, smash through it to find a shortcut. A traffic signal, then hold the brake and hit the gas. Any events you find are added to your map. It's time for you to be the marked man. You are here. The other drivers are chasing you southwest of the neighbor yard. If you arrive in one piece, you get a mark on your license. The compass at the top of the screen points to the finish line, and the road signs help you find the next turn. Any shortcuts you'll have to find for yourself.